The best gift to my kids is the education. So Children's Scholarship helped me to give you that to my kids. Because for me, this education is the better gift you can give it to your kids.
Following year, we got the scholarship for Angel, and he was able to go to the private school, and it was night and day.
Said that it made a life change to me and my family because it gives my daughter the opportunity that I would want her to have, the opportunity that I maybe don't have in this country, but it doesn't have to be her story.
And I applied when he was going into kindergarten. It was introduced to me. We really wanted him to go to a school of faith, and that's lined it up with some of the standards that and moral beliefs that we had.
We all have the same goal here. We all want what's best for our kids. Just some of us don't have the financial, the financial means to do it on our own.
This evening, we're celebrating School Choice Week and how important it is for families to be in control of where and how their kids are educated, whether that's a private school, a neighborhood school, a charter school, an online school, or even homeschool. Darla?
Thank you, Nicole. When CSF was started in 1998, Teddy Forsman and John Walton came together, and they firmly believed that parents are the first educators of their children, that every parent should be empowered to make the best decision for their children because parents know their kids and they know what will work best. In New York, we have a scholarship program, and many of you get scholarships and partner with us to help your kids. And that money is raised privately, mostly from individual donors. But we also run a program in New Hampshire, which has two publicly funded programs. One of them is the education tax credit, and some of you may be beneficiaries of that. And this new program called the Education Freedom Accounts. And that's really exciting because now the state is taking the money that they were spending on your child's education and they're depositing it into an account that you get to decide where that gets spent. So that's what we're really here tonight to do, is to celebrate each one of you and the choices you've made, and also to inspire you so that you go forward. And when you go out in your communities, you explain and what school choice means to you.
But my hope right now is actually for the children that are coming up in New Hampshire and being able to help them to be able to achieve the dreams that they want, regardless of their income and regardless of their zip codes.
We passed school choice in New Hampshire. So how did we do that? We said, well, let's focus on those that need choice the most, lower income families. So families up to 300% of the federal poverty level can now use the state portion of their funds, whatever state money would normally go to educate that child in the school. That's your money. You decide where it can go, whether it's a private school, homeschooling, tutoring, virtual learning academies, online, whatever it is, right? The parent and the child knows the best path.
School choice is so important and so phenomenal. Many students would be left behind if it were not for programs that supported school choice.
I don't think that this is a partisan issue. I think this is a social justice issue and making opportunities available for all kids to find a place where they fit and where they can succeed.
And one of the things that makes us a little different is that we believe in our parents. We partnership with our parents. We listen to our parents. Our parents have a voice, our children have a voice, the teachers have a voice.
Parents are the ones who are educating their children through homeschooling, but we're there supporting the parents in the process. And what Children's Scholarship Fund and the Education Freedom Accounts have done to homeschooling in New Hampshire, it has been revolutionary. It's
something like 7 times what we expected, which tells you the demand was there. And it's mostly, frankly, lower income, a lot of inner city families that school wasn't working for their kid, for their child, for whatever reason. And it's not for me to say that why it isn't working or whatever it is. It's me to say, I appreciate you don't think it's working. So here's the dollars. Here's all the other options. You do you.
We have to fight harder than anybody. We are our children's advocates. If we don't advocate for them, no one else will. My fears for speaking just went away when I realized that my voice could make a difference. And that's what most of us don't know. We don't realize that our voices make changes. They make a difference. The one thing that I say to parents everywhere I go is to be strong, be courageous, be hopeful, be dignified, be loving, But my mantra is use your voice. Stand up, Speak to your legislators, speak to your local officials. Tell them, I will not sit around and watch my child fail. And the more people that do it together, then you say, we will not sit around and watch our children fail. Parents are amazing. Parents are the rock of school choice. We are the ones that fight for our babies to have a better educational experience in this country.